We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Baltimore.
First offering on its way.
Jonathan.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
1 o'clock.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 1.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Hunter is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
It's 2-1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Settling in now, Minnie Minoso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
On a line, that's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting
Digging
third,
in, Byron
center
Buxton.
fielder,
He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Santander waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Into the box now, Brooks Robinson trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Baseman, Mark.
Here's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2-2.
2-2.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. fouled away.
Santander.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. So striding forward now, Ichiro Suzuki.
Leading off for Toronto, the right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ichiro
Hit on the
Suzuki.
ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Stewart has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now batting, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And here comes the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. For second is Encarnacion. Standing in, Catfish Hunter. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stewart is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. Now at the plate, Minnie Minoso. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
The second baseman.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope. And they're runners at the corners now from the stretch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big swing by Scope now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Hunter Harvey enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Byron Buxton will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Line to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brooks Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Trammell is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, DJ Stewart, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Stewart stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. Is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. Bounce towards the second baseman. To his left, Scope. And quickly there are 2 away. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Hunter Harvey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Back to the top of the order now. And the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar, will be the next to bat. And that misses, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now at the plate, number one, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. 0-1 the count. Harvey, the runner at third. VR at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The pitcher, Catfish Hunter, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Minnie Minoso. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
That last at-bat, that showed me something.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. On to first, and even after the bobble, it's a double play, and the inning is over. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And
Now
here's
batting.
Renato Nunez. Comes into this
Renato
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Leading off for Toronto, the center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Buxton.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Into the box now, Brooks Robinson. He singled his last time up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. But the runner's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Drifting back behind first. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, number 3.
Striding in once again, Alan Trammell. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. On a rope to the second baseman. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
First
Number
pitch coming.
24.
Here it is. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping up to the plate,
Now
Pedro
batting.
Severino.
Catcher.
He's 0 for 1
Pedro
after grounding out in his
Severino.
only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. We were expecting a pitcher's duel today, but this one's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far.
Yeah,
Your
Dan, here's
attention,
what you
please.
fall into, though. If you're going to be a
Hitting for the
finesse
Orioles.
pitcher, you can't leave balls
Number
over the heart
21.
of the plate or they do not come back. A lot of guys box right now with a ton of confidence.
On point, one guy not on point, and the guy that's not been, he's having a rough go.
Calling for it, Buxton. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Number
Ladies and gentlemen,
52 gets
your
the call
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen to pitch in
Now
relief.
pitching for the Orioles.
Ready for another
Number
shot now,
52.
Gary Sanchez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park. Just good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Edwin Encarnacion now. Last time through was a base hit.
Encarnacion.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider up and in for ball one. 1-0. Hit hard to short. And there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Catfish Hunter. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Minnie Minoso. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Standing in, number 1. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Trey Mancini.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Now in the box, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Byron Buxton becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter, number 3.
Now to the plate, Alan Trammell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to right field. Santander waits on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Ichiro.
Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 8-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Catcher,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez.
Runner in scoring position with two gone.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 0-1 the count.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Into the box, Catfish Hunter. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Mancini is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Renato Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And it's late his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Minnie Minoso. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Santander is there, and he has it for the out. So striding in, Jonathan Scope. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Stewart has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Byron Buxton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a control-type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Robinson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Richard Blyer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48.
Now at the plate, Brooks Robinson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hard hit to first. Trumbo comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Alan Trammell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Line towards center field. Stewart is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hit, and that is off the first base bag. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Suzuki at second with 2 down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores. So coming to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stewart is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, number 1. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lifted in the air to center. Buxton has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Trey Mancini. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Mancini
Popped him up. Scope to look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Orioles down to their final out. And that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score. First.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Strike two. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Left side, but well foul. Swing and a liner, but foul. Fouled off. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Henderson moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. So digging in now, number 1. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. In there, and it's 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Digging in, Duke Snider. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Go.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Striding into the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Merrifield.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia, and their runners at the corners now.
Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Santander has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky Henderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Stewart. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping in, Rogers Hornsby. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hornsby is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. A wave and a miss made him reach. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So one away here with the bases empty. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And it's fouled away. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Up in the zone. Called strike 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better. I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Renato Nunez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professionals.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Number 1 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lying toward the alley in left center. Stewart is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Into the box now, DJ Stewart, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Popped him up. Hornsby shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
Number 28, Pedro.
And that's in there for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The pitcher, Alex Cobb, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So striding in, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set, the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Hornsby on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 1-1. Digging in to try it again. Number 1 trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. No balls and 1 strike. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Charlie Morton, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. There's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in, Dick Snyder. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
So striding forward now, Whit Merrifield. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and VR will look this one in to retire the side. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Snyder has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The third baseman, Renato.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Try to get him to chase that 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, Avisail Garcia. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Now batting, Ricky Henderson picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Chasing after it is Santander, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mondesi.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Mancini comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now at the plate,
Now
Gary
batting.
Sanchez.
The catcher.
Hit it hard, but
Gary.
lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Three runs already home here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stewart has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Charlie
pitcher,
Morton,
number 50.
looking to put the ball in play
Charlie.
here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. Gurriel stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Digging in once again, Duke Snyder. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Another 1-2 delivery, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready now for Baltimore. DJ Stewart. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Mondesi brings it in. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Pedro Severino. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
So here now is the pitcher, Alex
Now
Cobb.
batting.
He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Merrifield is there, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Whit Merrifield. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Merrifield.
Line toward right center. Stewart is right there, 1 down.
Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ricky Henderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Takes this the other way to right. Santander is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 1-0 the count. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Coming to the plate now, number one. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Number 52 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Stepping up to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The first pitch.
Riding in once again, Yuli Gurriel drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mancini on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Adalberto Mondesi. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Mondesi at second with 2 down. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Logan Morrison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Pulled toward right center field. Stewart giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Taylor Rogers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Rogers.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Mark Trumbo.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Merrifield ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The right fielder.
Striding in, Anthony Santander. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
With the traditional 7th inning.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Duke Snyder. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Avisail Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Stewart sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Henderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Rogers Hornsby. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the runner from first comes around to score. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. Now the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After to Santander. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now in the box, DJ Stewart. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Count now a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Count is 3-1.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Pedro Severino. Last time through was a base hit. No balls and a strike to count. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. A pause and the 0-2. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's Merrifield on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game as there are quickly 2 away now. Hanser Alberto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 57, Hanser Alberto.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48.
Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ketel Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ketel Marte.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mancini facing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Duke Snider. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line drive to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Henderson is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. stepping in and ready for another shot. Number one. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ball one to start the at-bat. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy's there.
Garcia is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Here now is our